So I was introduced to Sarah's work through my Reiki teacher. We did a private healing circle together, and it was a phenomenal experience. To the best of my ability, how I felt when I first experienced it, I went there because I had so much sadness and loss, and I was looking for some way to help release all the sadness and loss that I had been experiencing. I went into the experience with an open mind to release everything that had been making me feel so heavy and just sad all the time. And it was difficult to work through it on my own, even though I had so many tools in my toolbox to help myself along the way. I knew I needed something else. Working with Sarah was the piece that I was missing. It made me feel so light and bright and shiny. And it was like all that weight and sadness just disappeared and floated away. And I left feeling more alive than I had in such a long time. And to be able to truly feel happiness and joy and feeling those emotions that I hadn't been able to feel because I had been so heavy and sad was truly something I'll forever be grateful for, to feel that lightness, that brightness again, that true connection and feeling of true happiness. Sorry, now I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm good. I had experienced a lot of loss in my life from a young age. I lost my sister when I was 18. I lost my father right after I turned 35. And I had been through so much, and it was so hard, and it felt just so difficult at times. But you try to put on this like brave face of, like a fake it till you make it. And if you looked at me from the outside, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell just how sad and heavy I truly felt. But after working with Sarah, I didn't have to fake it anymore. It felt truly alive inside of me. Like I could truly be happy. Like I didn't have to try to front it with anyone. I didn't have to try to pretend that it wasn't something. It was just this natural feeling of being able to feel the happiness inside of me without trying to have to work at it or work for it. There was such a great comfort in knowing that everything was okay. And I've worked with other mediums before, but I hadn't worked with someone like Sarah, where I was just able to get that peace that I was missing. Peace in the sense of like peace and calm, and that peace inside of me that I didn't know would ever come back. And it came back, and it just helped shift so much. It was a firm knowing that everything was going to be okay. And I was held in a space of such love and protectedness that I was able to carry that forward. The messages that I received, the healing that I received, just truly shifted whatever it was that was misaligned inside of me, and was just able to bring me back forward, back into alignment to continue. I think I didn't realize how not truly empowered I was, because I was trying to make it and try to front some feelings and emotions and just work through things and push forward and push forward and push forward, never really getting to a true root. And it has allowed me to truly be able to sit with who I am and learn that we are all powerful beyond measure. We are inherently powerful, and working with Sarah allows you to see that that has been your true nature the whole time, that you have all these abilities, that you have this ability inside of you to stand in your own power and to move forward and to go forward. And you have all the love and support of spirit and the universe and all your loved ones behind you who want you to be the most powerful, best version of yourself. So you don't have to pretend. So you don't have to try to fake it. So you can be authentically you and just be in love with yourself and in love with everything around you. What is so amazing about Sarah is basically everything. She has an energy about her. She has a presence that you can feel. But at the same time, when you're experiencing someone with that much energy and that much presence, sometimes it could seem a little intimidating or you're apprehensive. But with her, she has such welcoming, warm energy that you feel like you've been friends with her forever. It's like talking to your best friend since childhood, where you can talk about anything and everything, and it won't be looked at with judgment. It'll just be received in the most genuine, authentic way. And everyone, has this idea that everyone has to like sit in meditation for 10 hours a day, and you have to be, some holy idea of what you're supposed to be. And she is just the most down to earth, grounded person that you will ever encounter. And it is so fun. And that feeling that I was talking about, that light-hearted lightness, that empowering energy, she just exudes it at all times, and it's infectious. Being around her and her energy is just so infectious. You can't help but smile and laugh, even when you're crying because you're processing some heavy things at times. It's just, even the processing is just such a beautiful thing, because you can do it and you can cry and you can still smile at the same time. And it's truly a beautiful thing to experience her energy, both when she's working on you or with you, and when you're just interacting with her and being with her. She's truly amazing. She really is. I mean, you can't say enough good things about her. And that's why sometimes it's hard, because you want to try to find all the right words or to describe it. And at times it is something you have to experience it, but just being with her and around her, I'm so thankful. What I would share is, if you're afraid to do it, then that means you should do it. Because if there's something that's holding you back, it's usually just yourself, and what you're afraid of will happen. But there's nothing to be afraid of. It is truly life-changing, and that can be scary at times, but on the other side of it is something that you could have never possibly imagined for yourself, and your whole world will shift. And it will shift in ways that you've never anticipated or never expected, and that's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. And you'll be very thankful to yourself for giving yourself the gift of the opportunity to work with Sarah or experience it, or just give yourself what you never knew that you truly needed. Really, it's something that everyone should get to experience.